Look, I'm follow on the belts. For me, it doesn't matter. It will be Lopez or something.
Or someone else.
Or someone else. So now we have George Kambosos. Now it's my цель как бы.
Here's my goal.
He's my goal. Now he's my goal. But first of all, Saturday night.
One last thing related to Lopez's loss. How surprised were you, and why or why not?
I was surprised a little bit, but before the fight, I gave some chance Kambosos, but I was surprised in the first round, and then he go down. I was very surprised, and during the fight, he have a problem. I think Lopez he have a problem with his strategy. Yeah.
Bob also said you were ranked in the WBC. Is Devin Haney an option for you that you look at towards the future for that WBC belt?
Yeah, absolutely.
They tried to make Devin Haney to fight you for this fight, and he asked for $5 million. Do you think that means he doesn't really want the fight?
Who? I heard this first time from you. I never heard about this. It's who it said.
Top Rank tried to make, they approached Haney about fighting you for Saturday night, and they asked for $5 million.
After fight with Commey?
No, before.
Before? Yes. Oh, I don't know about this information. I don't know. I never heard about this. Maybe it's true.
Are you actually happy that Teofimo lost, given that he was saying
Look,
reluctant that he was to fight you?
It's not a correct question. I'm not happy because I understand what he feeling. Because I was in the same situation, then I lose. It's never happy for you, then you lose. Sorry, my English is not good, but I think you understand what I mean. Then athlete lose. It's always hard to continue your career. You need to find the motivation. You need to find what push you in the gym, what push you come back in the gym and train hard and continue your career. So I understand his feeling now. But it is what it is. This is sport. This is boxing. That's why we love boxing.
How hard was it for you to find, like you just said, to find the motivation after you lost it? But how did you do it?
Look, it's always hard. Then you lose. Then you train, and during your professional career, you're not lose during a long time. You forget about this feeling, then you lose. It's not comfortable feeling. But if you have a goal, you need to continue your goal. If you can't take your goal from first time, you need to try second time. If you can't take this goal after second time, you need to continue because you have a goal. You said yourself, you need to do this, and you need to continue. I don't know if you understand.
You have faced, you're heading in there to face the second common opponent of Teofimo Lopez. Was it your goal to step back in there and right the wrong of you losing to Teo, or now you feel more motivated that Kambosos have defeated Teofimo?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm motivated now more than it was in the first time, because in the first time I believe what I can win this fight with one arms. I believe it, but now I'm motivated. Now it's like now I have a feeling like then I lose in 2007, then I lose in the first time in a amateur career. That time I lose in the first time in my life. After that, I was very motivated. Now I come back this feeling in myself, and now, of course, I'm very motivated.
Loma, talk about motivation. You're a 3-division world champion, a unified champion in less than like 20 fights. Like, what keeps you motivated? Is undisputed the ultimate goal that you want to do?
Yeah, I said it's 4 belts. I have a goal. 4 belts. I think in a professional boxing you can be world champion if you have only 4 belts.
Yeah.
If you have 1 belt or 2 belts, you are not world champion, because in another organization, example, I have WBC, WBA, some champion WBA, WBO. How it's we have 2 world champions in the same weight classes? How?
Yeah.
We can't do. We can't. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
You world champion if you have only 4 belts.
What did
you are real
what did
champion.
you make of the WBC itself having 2 champions? Yourself
Like a WBA, it's the same situation. The WBA have a world champion and 4 belts.
So you get the
So I don't know. It's you all knows it's politics.
If you get the fight with Kambosos and win the titles, do you recognize the undisputed lightweight champion with the franchise included?
Look, it's мы бежим впереди паровоза. Мы бежим впереди паровоза.
We're kind of running ahead of time. Yeah.
Can we talking about
the river.
Loma,
when we
you
get
have
to
an
it.
incredible resume. You fought the best. Is it time for these other lightweights to fight each other to get the big fights? Because you've been in big fights. You've been you've been the champion at 135.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of talented and top fighters in our weight division. I think our weight division is very interesting and more самая интересная весовая категория в мире, я считаю.
Most interesting.
Most interesting.
Did anybody personally impress you over the weekend? Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney. Who's the most impressive?
Look. I said before, you can do you can boxing. Sorry, I continue in Russian. Ты можешь боксировать так, как позволяет тебе соперник.
You can only box as your opponent allows you to.
Много кто привыкли видеть и ожидать от чемпионов высокого класса.
A lot of people expect top performance from champions.
Но когда ты выходишь на топ-уровень и встречаются 2 сильных бойца,
When you're at the top level and there are like top level boxers meet each other in the ring,
это все немножко меняется. Ты не можешь показывать такой же высокий уровень,
the game changes. You cannot demonstrate the same top level of boxing
когда ты боксировал с боксером, который ниже уровня.
as easily as you could
that a knock at
when
the
you
opponent?
fought boxers.
Is that a knock at the opponents that the champions face? Is that what he referencing? That the champions that the champions faced this weekend, is he referencing that the opponents that they faced were not as a competitive level?
Они недостаточно конкурентоспособны, вы критикуете?
Нет, наоборот, я сказал. Я наоборот имею в виду, что все ожидали от Хейни, все ожидали от Дэвиса, что это будет легкая прогулка для них.
That's not what I said. It's quite the opposite. Everybody expected that for Davis, for Haney, it would be an easy walk.
Yeah.
Но они боксировали с хорошими именитыми топовыми боксерами, поэтому те ребята дали им конкурентный поединок.
But they fought top boxers, and those boxers showed immense
That's
opposition.
what I wanted to be more clear about. That's why I asked the
Loma,
question.
how concerned are you at all or distracted by the events of what's going on in the Ukraine with some of your countrymen and all that? Are you worried about your countrymen?
Да, конечно, мне не нравится то, что происходит у меня в стране, потому что я считаю, что мы должны все жить в мире и в любви.
Of course, it bothers me a lot because I believe that peace in the world should prevail and love should prevail.
If some of them are watching you on Saturday night, what is the message that you would like to convey to them? Is it just that?
Я хочу передать, чтобы все люди уважали друг друга, любили друг друга и ценили друг друга. Если это все будет, если каждый будет относиться как к самому себе, то у нас в мире будет порядок, мир и любовь.
Here's the message that I would like to convey. Respect each other, love each other, appreciate each other. If we all respect each other, we'll live in peace and the world will be a better place.
Loma, after the Kambosos fight, it was figured out that Lopez had air in his esophagus. He could have died. How do you feel about that? How do you think that portrays him as a fighter?
Это всегда неприятное чувство, когда ты знаешь, что с боксером что-то случилось после поединка, ты всегда за это переживаешь и следишь. Я очень рад за него, что у него все хорошо и в порядке.
Every time you hear about an injury of a boxer, you feel sorry for the boxer, you sympathize, and I'm really happy that he is going to recover and get out of this situation.
Bob's expressed interest in a recent interview about Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson. Would he move down to 130, or is he at 135?
I said before, I still 135, and I want to be undisputed world champion in lightweight division. I have a goal, I have a dream, so I don't have a plan to go down.
Okay.
Loma, do you have any plans to move up in the future? Maybe at
No.
What was special about Richard Commey, your selection process in choosing Richard Commey for tonight, this week?
If you follow boxing, you know he has a big power. He has a big power, he has a experience. He is a man who don't scare go inside in a fight. And I said it will be very, very interesting. It will be hard for me and for him too.
Loma, do you view Kambosos' win as legitimate? Bob Arum recently came out and said that Kambosos fought a Lopez that should have been in the hospital rather than in the boxing ring. So do you kind of view it as a legitimate win or not really?
Look, we have judges for fight. Judges give for us this result. I can tell you, is it good or not? I can't discuss about this. And I was in the same situation. But nobody cared what happened after, and or nobody cared what I said now, or something said about this fight now.
Just my last question. Are you still interested in fighting Lopez? I know you guys had a ton of animosity, or are you just really more interested in getting the belt?
First of all, I continue my career for 4 belts. But if we have a chance organize this fight again, I will happy. But only 135 pounds. I can't go 140 for this fight with Lopez. I can't, because it's not. Probably true. It's not, because it's not true.
It's not fair.
It's not. Yeah. I'm a fighter, smaller sizes. I can't go 140 because he can't make weight 135.
Well, Lopez has been on record saying he's going to 140. So is it fair to say that this rematch will never take place?
So I tell you, if he can go down 135, make a weight, we can make it.
Loma, I know you've said you fight for the belts and that's your main concern, but is there a legacy fight for you? Is there another guy on the other side of the coin that is the dream matchup for you?
No, I never think about fight. Never think. For me it looks like Olympic Games. Then you prepare for Olympic Games, you fight for the medal, gold medal.
Okay.
You know your glory. And the same situation with me in the professional. We have 4 belts. This is my goal. That's it.
You know how they have Wilder, Fury, and guys that go together. Ali, Frazier. Is there a guy that you would that is that name with you? I mean, to me it seems like Gervonta Davis.
So I always said I'm open for the fight, but boxing politics, we have different promoters. Mayweather said, every time he said, hey, we have our way and forget about us. We make money.
In the press conference the other night, after Gervonta Davis' fight, they mentioned everyone except you. What do you think about that?
Because they know I have a real skill.
Because of that, do you feel that fight will never happen?
No, it's not only on this point. They are fight only on the showtime, and they are fighting with the guys who they believe they can win this fight. Они боксируют с боксерами с теми и подбирают себе оппонентов таких, которыми они уверены, что они у них выиграют.
They pair their boxes with opponents that they believe that their boxes can win.
So just to clarify, so he feels that they know that he can't beat him.
Я так думаю, но вы меня спросили, почему меня не вызвали. Мои мысли такие.
Well, your question was why my name was not called out. That's my response.
Do you think other fighters or other networks are being given opponents that they automatically believe they're going to beat?
I'm sorry.
Do you think that other fighters who are fighting on other networks are being given fighters that they automatically believe they're going to beat? That's the reason why they won't face him.
Ну это не все боксеры, но такие боксеры сегодня есть.
Not everyone, of course, but there are fighters who do that.
Cherry picking.
Loma, Kambosos shocked the world. Did he do anything to shock you?
Sorry?
In his skill set, is there anything that shocked him in his skill set?
Yeah. He had a strategy. He had a very, very smart strategy, and of course he was very fast and smart.
Stylistically, would you say he's probably the most difficult fight for you at 135, or would it be probably somebody else? Maybe like a Devin Haney or something?
I don't know. It's hard question. I don't know. You know, I can compare. Then I feel this moment. Then I fight with Kambosos or Haney. I can compare. But now I don't
With the win on Saturday, how soon do you expect to get a shot at another world title?
I think it's not real. You know what? Because now we all see the zone. We all see Haney fight, and after that they can organize Kambosos or Haney. I don't know. It's not close to me, I think.
Do you think they're blocking you out, the promoters, the networks?
No, we have a rule. Now if we're talking about if he had a WBC regular world champion, and now of course they need to organize this fight. It's true, and but I said if I had a second chance, I take it.
Gotcha.
So that's it. Yeah, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.